Welcome back to the RevScale YouTube channel. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button if you've liked any of my videos. Please comment. I'm trying to grow this thing, man. Come on now. Yeah, so let's go over the product abandon flow. Let's go over the theory, why, how. I love this flow so much because you don't think it converts that highly because it's just like the whole point is someone views a product, they go on your landing page, but they don't add to cart. Right? We have a pixel cookie installed via Klaviyo. It gets triggered, and they get a flow that's a product abandoned. They abandon the product page, right? Like this is just before they added to cart. This is a very important flow because it's middle of funnel. They're on your website. They're about to buy, but then they just exit. So like we want to give a deep breakdown on that product, right? And so there's a generic way to do this. There's a complex way to do this. I'm going to show you how in this video. All right, so let's pull up a funnel map, which I always like to do just so you can kind of visualize this, this process. So let's pull up a high complexity funnel map, adjusting my mic a little bit. Okay, so product abandon, it's straightforward, right? View product X, convert curiosity into cash with the browse abandonment series. They have to be on your list already. So someone already opted in, subscribed to email marketing, they bought and they checked the box on the abandoned checkout or the cart page that says subscribe to email marketing communications. So these people are already on your list and they're a hot lead. They haven't bought, maybe they have in the past, but it's been a while, and they're looking at your other products. This is when the product abandon gets triggered, right? So 1 hour delay, and then there's an interesting, I think, piece to discuss here where there's a dynamic Klaviyo block, meaning you insert product block and then whatever the user goes on the website and navigates to the product page, that's the product image that gets filtered into that product abandon email. And so to be honest, like it's very generic flow most of the time because it just says like kind of like, are you still interested? And then you can't really speak to any of the specific product if you have multiple products, right? Because the way in which it's triggered is it's like, how could you speak to different products if there's no filtering, right? You just kind of have to have generic language to talk about the brand. So what we like to do is we create a product URL filter, and I'll kind of show you, what we did to do that in the following video. But we filter by product URL, and that way we don't have to do any Klaviyo blocks. We just are showcasing the product in a deep dive. This is a better way to indoctrinate the customer journey, in my opinion, right? And I'll show you both. Product highlight, 3 bullet points, features, benefits, trigger after an hour, and then a day later, they're gonna receive the second email, talk about reviews and bundles, and then ask them if they're still interested in the third email 2 days later, and then whenever you're ready to get your, whatever in check, your health in check, your fitness journey in check. The last one's generic reminder, but the first 2 should be like, more like deep dives and highlights. And it could just be 1 email. It could be 2 emails. That's kind of like the theory and funnel map. So let's go into some more stuff here. What do we have here? We have an example of a product abandon flow. This is for a P formula, P easy. So prostate health, right? So what are we highlighting? Well, we're highlighting core benefits. We're highlighting that it's a new formula, right? There's no product abandon block. There's no generic, anything. We're directly calling out this product. This is an incredible way to kind of like convert people, right? And then actually we made this email incredibly better. Look at this. Highlighting the ingredients, right? Highlighting social proof, and then giving them even a code for when they're ready. I mean, this is like an incredible example of a product abandon flow that converts very highly, right? I'm going to show you this in Klaviyo. I'm going to show you a couple things. So let's get into it. One really key thing to know is you need to make sure you view product trigger is working. You usually can just do it via integrations. It's one of the first things you do when you set up Klaviyo, and I actually have a Klaviyo integration video that you can watch. And that way, Klaviyo app is enabled, active on site, and then from there, you should be able to do a viewed product, add viewed product tracking to my site, right? So you need both. It is so simple. It's literally one of the most basic things for setting up Klaviyo. I have a video about it too, so you can check it out. But active on site also needs to be live. It's live for this, so we're good to go. If you go to flows, you go to product. Now let's go to beat flow. This one's live. You can show the analytics. It's not converting super high because it's probably not running around a lot of traffic, but the trigger is just when someone views a product. We want to make sure these filters are in place to screenshot it, right? And this filter specifically for name equals beat flow. So this is triggering the product URL, right? Limit the trigger only to certain profiles. Name equals beat flow. So people get tagged when they receive this, when they're receiving this flow. So the profiles that have like a beat flow tag, they're gonna basically receive these emails. So that's how you do the profile filter. And yeah, it's pretty simple on the setup part, right? You can also do this via the Klaviyo Flows templates, and then you just add in your delays, right? And then set it live. So you can see, let's look at this template here, right? I'm going to show you an example as well as the generic Klaviyo product block. By the way, just to follow up really quickly, for that product browse abandon, right? That view product trigger, when you do the name, the view product tracking, when you're filtering it out, if you just literally type in the name of the product on that metric under the trigger split or trigger details in this case, that's all you do. It's very simple. It's just going to filter out people who only receive that product. Showing you an example of a product abandoned email that should have, the Klaviyo block. So this one's doing really well, by the way. 700, 240, 130, 40 the last 7 days. We do the last 30 days. That first email, 30-minute delay is $4,000. So it's a valuable flow, right? And when I go to edit this, you can see we have this product block here, right? Unlink and edit independently. Table, we can do like that. I believe you have to do this with the templates, right? So, but that was just showing you the example of the dynamic block, which I don't really like. If we go create flow, abandon, type in abandon. Let's see, viewed product, and this will add in that dynamic block for you. But I like the way that I do it. But that's pretty much it. That's kind of the theory. That's examples. That's analytics. It's kind of like a how-to, quick and dirty, super easy product abandon flow. Press like, press subscribe. Please hit me if you need help. Comment if you liked it. Don't if you didn't. And thank you so much. Check out all my tutorials. Peace.